Hi everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how to draw some of the basic shapes in Figma. So before going to this video, if you want to watch this entire video on how to create a basic login screen in Figma, you can just click on the icon that is appearing on the top, or else you can just continue with this video. So now let's get started with the shapes. So first thing, we need to have a frame, alright. So for that, just go to this frame icon over here, just click it, and I will go with the standard desktop one. So now we are having the frame. So for drawing some of the basic shapes, what we need to do is we need to just click on this icon over here, shape tools, just click it. And at first we will be having the rectangle. So just click rectangle and we can just drag it of how much level size we want. And in order to change the color, just click on this fill icon over here and you can just place your mouse and change the color. And let's suppose say that you want a rectangle of a definite size, means you can just go here and you can just change the height and width of your rectangle. So let's say I want rectangle of width 500 and height 300. Basically you can just manually type it out in this and you can just drag and move it. So this is fine. So now let me show you how to create a square. We don't have square over here, so for that it's really simple. So you're just going to the same thing, same height and width, but this time you're just going to give the same thing. So for height, let me just give it as 500. So this basically makes it a square like this. So you're just going to give the same height and width for the square, and the rest of the properties are same. So if you want to rotate it, you can just rotate it by using this rotate icon. You can just drag your mouse over there and you can just give 0 to come back to normal. And this one is for making the vertices of your shape curvy. All right, it's called as corner radius. You can just place your mouse there and drag it. So as I drag it more and more, you can see the corners of a square becoming more circular in shape. So if you also don't like this, just set it to 0. So this is for square, and let me just now delete it. So now let's go with circle. So we are having this ellipse one. Just draw this, and this is kind of like a oval or ellipse. And in case if you want a perfect circle, same thing as we did for square, just give the width and height the same thing. So let me go with 400 and height as 400 and just place your mouse here. So we will be getting a perfect circle. And in case if you want a oval, you can just place your mouse over here and just minimize this. Yeah, that's fine. And you can also have rotation for this like this. You can just play around with that. So this is for circle and oval. So next thing is a triangle. So for drawing triangle, just you are going to select this polygon icon, just click it and just drag it, and we will be getting a triangle over here. And by using this polygon option, we can just construct whatever the shape we want just by specifying the number of corners. So here you can see I'm having here 3 corners, which means that it's a triangle. And if I go with now 4, so it is like a tilted square or a parallelogram, something like that. And if I go with now 6 over here, it's a hexagon. And if I just go with 8 over here, it's like an octagon. And you are also having this rotate feature and make the corners curvy feature as well. And you can also specify the width and height. You can just play around with that. So it's like a really cool thing, this polygon option over here. And next we will be seeing, I will go with star. It's really fun to play around with star. So just drag it. You will be getting a star with how many corners? Yeah, 5 corners. And in case if you want more number of corners, you are having a option over here. It's called as count. You can just place your mouse and you can just enter a number. Let me go with 10. And if I just click here, so we'll be having 10 corners over here. So you can even drag this and do that. So this is like really great feature. I will go with 10 itself. I will have it as 10. And let's suppose say that you want to add more thickness to these corners. Here you are having a particular option. It's ratio. You can just drag your mouse. So this basically like increases, makes it look more fat, I guess. And this is a thing. And you're also having the corner radius, makes your corners circular in shape. So like this, it looks really great by this way. And you can even rotate this. Yeah, and the same thing width and height. So our star has become like this. So to undo it, you can just press Ctrl Z. So it comes back to the normal shape. So this is star. And next thing is going to be, I think, line and arrow. So I will go with line now. and I will just draw a line like this. So here we can change the thickness of the line. In this properties over here, we can just move this. So here you can see it's getting thick, and if you want to like align the line in a straight way, you can just go to this degrees and you can just put 0 and hit enter, and you can even change the width of the line over here. There isn't any height for the line, it's basically like in the form of the thickness over here, and this is for line. And let me just now delete this. And for arrow, you can just click here and again drag it this way. So same properties as line, but here we are having this pointer. All right, so you can just click this, and here we are having so many arrow options. There is a diamond arrow, circle arrow. So if I just click diamond arrow, we'll be getting a diamond at the top basically. So there is circle, reverse, you can just play around with that. Reverse triangle arrow, that's cool. And a line arrow, I think triangle and line arrow are the most commonly used ones. So if I go with this, and you can even reduce the width as well, basically width of the line like this, and rotation you can just mark it to 0. So this is now a normal arrow, and in case if you want to change the thickness, you can just go with this. Okay, it's like increasing the thickness. So these are some of the common shapes that you can do in Figma, and there are many more like customization of these shapes. And I hope you have found this video useful. Mine is a programming channel. I've done many videos in Figma, C, C++, Java, Python, Node.js, React.js, 3D animation using Blender. So if you are interested, you can watch other videos of my channel. Subscribe me. Thanks for watching.